Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Rocky. Nice to meet you. For those returning subscribers, I am here once again with another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are excited for this video. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about my plastic surgery experience, mainly focused on my rhinoplasty. Disclaimer, if you guys don't like bruises, if you guys don't like minor blood, if you guys don't like plastic surgery, and if you guys don't like anything you see right now, you guys definitely can leave. This video is not going to be for you, but for those who are interested in knowing all about my nose job and all the other surgeries I've had done, then let's get into it. Before we begin, I just want to say I'm going to show you guys videos and pictures. During my surgery, I was going through a transition. Yes, I was going through a transition from male to female. A lot of people don't really know about that, but a lot of people do. Now, a lot of you guys on YouTube know about it, and a lot of people just keep asking me and keep asking me what happened, like when am I going to talk about it. 6 months ago I said I was going to talk about it, but this is a very, very, very personal topic. At the end of the day, this is my personal life, and I'm not ready to talk about it. When I am, I want it to be perfect, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, so please give me time. I will definitely speak on it because this is a huge thing, and I want people to know what really happened and why it happened. If you're confused, don't worry, it'll come. Ever since I was a little boy, I've always wanted a nose job. I've always loved plastic surgery. I love plastic surgery. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people just really don't stand it. I've always loved it. I had a pretty big nose. I had a big hump, and it like hooked over. So ever since I was little, I've always wanted it done. The procedures I've had done, I've only had 3. I don't really count one as a procedure, but I'm gonna go ahead and discuss them. I've had rhinoplasty, a lip lift, and I've had lip fillers. I had my lips done twice. That doesn't really count as a procedure, but whatever. A rhinoplasty. What is a rhinoplasty? Rhinoplasty is a nose job. I chose to have my nose done because it was big and it's something I've always wanted done. Now, when I went and had it done, what they did was shave down my hump, they raised my tip, and they made my nostrils smaller. Also, going in, I didn't know I had a deviated septum, so I had a septoplasty and a rhinoplasty. A septoplasty is when your septum is crooked and it affects your breathing. They went ahead and corrected it and made my septum straighter. I've also had a lip lift. A lip lift is when they cut skin from under your nose, and they remove it and they stitch it up. What it does is makes your lip look bigger, and it also makes it look feminine, more feminine, should I say. Biological women tend to have a smaller ratio from the tip of the nose to the tip of their lip. Again, I was going through a transition, so I wanted my face to look more feminine. Now, even in boy form, I've always wanted a feminine face. That's just me. Again, that's a whole nother video. When did I have this done? I've had this surgery done July 10th, 2018. So literally a year from today. Well, today is July 11th, 2019. I've had it a year ago this month, if that makes sense. Where did I have it done? I had my surgery done in Guadalajara, Mexico. Why did I choose Guadalajara, Mexico? 1, it's half the price. 2, I've always wanted to go to Mexico. And 3, I was referred to by 2 of my friends who've had surgery done by this surgeon, and they do amazing, they did amazing work. I am Mexican, I'm part Mexican. I do not speak Spanish, so going on this trip, I had to take the only person I would ever take to take care of me, my grandmother. My grandmother does speak Spanish, so of course I had to take her with me. Love you, Grandma, shout out to you. Yes, Mexico was safe, well, the part I went to. I went to Guadalajara, which was deeper. Yes, it was safe. It wasn't what you see on TV. Of course, the news is gonna fucking show like the worst side. There's worse parts of the country in every country. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful, and I cannot wait to go back. How much was my surgery? My surgery, for my rhinoplasty, my lip lift, my medication, and my 10-day stay was about, let me see. It cost $6,240. Yes. So, you know, I want to say my surgery, my nose alone was like $3,200, and my lip lift was like $2,000, I think. So that includes a 10-day stay for me and my grandmother, so she was covered. They allow you to, the surgeon, the place where I went and had my stuff done, I'm not gonna say his name because just for security reasons and legal reasons, I just don't want to say anything. That included a 10-day stay for me and my grandmother, and it also, the best part, it was like such a nice recovery house. It was so nice. The guy running it took like the best care of me and my grandmother. Also, we had private cooks and they were authentic. Like, obviously I'm in Mexico, like it was so authentic. The food, the place, the culture, everything was just amazing, and it made me so proud to be Mexican. So moving on to the aftermath. I went and had my surgery around 9 a.m. and this was my first time ever going to a hospital for myself, and it's the first time I ever had surgery. So I was scared. Like, this is my first time flying, this is my first time leaving the country, it's my first time having surgery. So my nerves were through the roof for months. So my surgery started around 9 a.m. and it ended around 12:15, so it was about 3 hours. Going under, I was so nervous because my surgeon, she was super beautiful. She was like, she put the mask over me and she was like, okay, good night. And I was like, oh my god. I remember they put the heart monitors on me and my heart was racing literally like 1,000 beats per second. And she was just like, oh my god, like calm down, you're gonna be fine. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. She's like, don't be. She's like, you're gonna be fine. So her nurse put the anesthesia mask on me, and I remember she was just like, night night, and she put it over. I remember taking a breath and I was just looking around like, oh my god, like it's not working, like oh my god, I'm not asleep. And then I remember taking another breath and I was like, oh my god. And then before I finished the sentence, lights out. I remember my eyes went in the back of my head and everything turned white. It felt like a blink, because before I knew it, I remember my eyes were shut and I remember feeling like I was drunk with no pain. I felt great, I felt amazing, and all I can hear was the nurse saying, don't touch your face. And I was like, why? And then she was like, don't touch your face, you just had surgery. And I was like, no I didn't, because I didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel not one thing, I'm telling you. And I was like, what? You're lying. And I touched my face, she goes, don't touch it. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, can I see it? So she gave me her phone and like she shown the camera to me, and I was like, holy fuck. Like I was all gauzed up, I had blood coming through like my gauze. I was like, holy shit. No pain at all. So I was in the hospital for another 3 hours just recovering there while my poor grandma waited in the lobby. They didn't even tell her that I was out or anything. Like, it just happened so fast. We're not gonna talk about that. Sorry, grandma. From leaving the hospital to going back to the recovery house, I was fine when I got to the house. I was running around, I was going upstairs, just doing my everyday thing. Meanwhile, my grandma's in the background like yelling at me like, go to sleep, you need to lay down, you just had surgery. And I was like, I'm not tired, like I just had surgery, I want to fucking explore Mexico. But my grandma wouldn't let me leave, so she fucking made me sleep. By the time I was ready, like in bed, they make you can't lay on your back, so you have to like lay upright, because after you have surgery, that's just what they make you do. Around 10:30 to 11 is when I started going to sleep, and oh my god, the medication started wearing off, and let me tell you, that pain kicked in, and the way I describe it is, it felt like someone hit me in the face with a crowbar. It was so bad. I want to say it was like a 7 out of 10, and mind you, I have a high pain tolerance. I have a very high pain tolerance, but that pain I fucking felt. So I took my medication, and I remember just laying there, and oh my god, it hurt so bad. Not to the point where I couldn't take it, but I mean, it hurt bad. And oh, I could not sleep. I was just in so much pain. I think I started like tearing up a little bit. I never cry, but I started tearing up a little bit because I was just in pain. Took my medication, and it was just awful sleeping. Before the pain medicines kicked in, or actually I want to say during the pain medicine time when it kicked in is when I started falling asleep. So the first night was 7 out of 10. When I woke up, I was just very, like, I didn't sleep well because I was sleeping, like, sitting up in a way. So that's the only downfall about having surgery, is you can't sleep right. I didn't have any pain when I woke up, but I did take pain medication right when I woke up. I remember my eyes were more swollen. I'm gonna show you some photos. Oh my god, these photos are bad. Actually, let me look at them with you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna say the first day was this, or the second day. I had swelling. Oh my god, my freaking bandages. I had straws in my nose because it went all the way up inside my nose because in order to help me breathe. And yes, they were like straws. I looked crazy. I remember my eyes were so swollen. It burned so bad. That was because of the bruising. So after that, I want to say the next few days after that were good. The first 2 days were just the ones where I felt the most pain, but nothing I couldn't handle. Around day 5 is when I started losing my mind because I was like, oh my god, like this swelling's not going down. I feel like shit. Like, ugh, I just want to look normal. I didn't take any makeup with me on the trip, so I had to steal my grandmother's, and I started playing with it because I needed some kind of feel. Let me see if I have that photo somewhere. I don't have it. But I mean, I started playing around with makeup and I just wanted to feel a little bit pretty, so that's what that clip is right there. I look a mess. I think I was singing like Cher or something. Oh, what a time. My life is crazy. I was in Mexico for a total of 10 days. Around, I want to say the 7th day is when I went back to the hospital. They took out my gauze, thank God. Oh my god. The guy who took out my gauze was so fine. To this day, he can get it. He was so hot. I think I have a photo of him, but I'm not going to show you guys that. And they let him take out my gauze. My gauze had boogers and blood all in it. It was so gross, but breathing through your nose, oh my god, I will never take advantage of that again. It was such a great feeling. They took out my nasty ass cast, and I got to see my nose for the first time. It was crazy seeing it. It was just, my hump was gone. My nose was so pointy. I love it. I loved it. They went ahead and put a temporary cast on me. This was a hard cast that you make, I think. They put this like hard cast on me and I had to wear it for another week, I want to say. That shit kept falling off. It was so annoying. By the 10th day is when I had my last checkup, and they went ahead and removed that cast, and they started showing me the way I have to start taping my nose down. I had to tape my nose down for a month, and they showed me how to do it. I would have to wear that tape for a month, like I said. When I got to the States, I was fine. There was no pain after that. To this day, I want to say I feel throbbing here and there. I still feel pressure here and there, and it's been a year later, especially when I drink. When I drink, the next day is when my nose is like tender. It's so weird. This happened recently. I want to say like 3 days ago. I went to WeHo and I was drinking, and oh my god, dude, like I just felt so much pressure. I don't know why. It was like intense. I was like, oh my god, like a year later and like this is happening. So I don't know if anybody else felt that. Whoever had surgery, I don't know if you guys felt that or not. I had so much footage of Mexico, and like I've had so much footage of my face and my vlogs and things like that, but my phone got stolen a month after my surgery, so that was annoying. All my memories. So I pulled what I could from Snapchat, so that's what you guys are going to be seeing throughout this video. Scarring. My lip lift scar is very unnoticeable. It's up in here, so if you really look at it, you can see it, but I mean, it's not that noticeable. My nose. I want to say they did a closed rhinoplasty because I don't have an incision under my nose. I actually have an incision on top of my nose. So I do have a scar, which I'm a little bit upset about because, I mean, it's on my face. You can see it. I do have tooth scars inside my nose from when they tucked my nostrils in. But, again, other than that, my nose is super pretty. I love it. The scar I can deal with. It's not that bad for me, but yes, be careful, you guys, because I mean, I have a scar on my nose. That could happen to people. Scarring does happen. They gave me a $300 cream, which I purchased, and I fucking left it in Mexico. That is pretty much my experience. I do love my surgery. I would totally do it again. I'm going to be having more surgery soon. Not as soon as I would like, but definitely soon. For those who want to know, I do want cheek implants, I want my jaw filler, and I do want more lip filler. Also a second nose job, because I mean, I do love my nose, but I still want it a little bit more smaller. If there's any questions that I didn't cover, if there's anything you guys want to know, please comment down below or follow me on Instagram and DM me and just ask me questions. I'll be more than glad to answer whatever you guys have to ask. And just a friendly reminder, plastic surgery isn't for everybody. It's a choice. It's something that I wanted, and it's something that people who are insecure about certain things or just don't like something about themselves want to change. Let them. If you don't like it, don't do it. But if you have the money and you have the ability to surgically enhance something, go for it. If it makes you happy, go for it. That's my thought, and that is my opinion on surgery. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later.